In today's episode, we are talking all about our Winter Hackathon, which is QRL Games Winter Hackathon 2022. Let's dive in and find out what the hackathon is all about. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Quantum Resistant Ledger channel, the place where you come for the crypto and stay for the quantum. In today's episode, the purpose of this episode is going to be covering our Winter Hackathon for 2022, which is QRL Games Winter Hackathon 2022. And in the next few minutes, myself and Michael Strike and our team are going to be going over and covering everything related to the hackathon for you. So we're first going to just give a brief overview on what our project's about, and then jump right into the theme for this Winter Hackathon, go over the components, how you can be involved, and then we'll cover how to establish a project, get involved with another one, and then maybe provide you with some hackathon ideas so that maybe you'll have a little inspiration depending on your bandwidth of the holidays to determine, hey, what should I maybe work on, or maybe you have an idea in mind. And we'll also lastly cover the rewards, what's up for grabs for this hackathon. So, Michael, it's good to have you with me. I'm excited to talk about our Winter Hackathon that has just opened up this week.
Yeah, another one. Looking forward to this. Looking forward to the community engagements and the projects, the innovations, the creativity. You've heard me say before that I never underestimate the creativity of blockchain developers, developers in general, but I have a special affiliation for blockchain developers, I suppose. Let's I'll give for anyone that's new to this project, I'll just give you a quick overview as to what the project is. The Quantum Resistant Ledger is a provably quantum computer secure blockchain that is based on a different type of digital signature algorithm that uses hashes instead of elliptical curve cryptography. We have a lot of, Ryan, we've got a lot of content on our YouTube channel for any newcomers that are here that want to learn more about this. And we have our Discord channel. We can provide the link for that later. But essentially what this means is all of the factorization that goes into signing a transaction on the Bitcoin network does not happen, because that's provably that's a provable quantum risk by a sufficiently powerful quantum computer. So the digital signing algorithm is completely different. So I'm trying to describe it a little bit differently than I have in past episodes, so I'm not repeating the exact same thing. But if you have any questions, there'll be some links you can jump in. We live and breathe and eat at the intersection of blockchain and quantum. We are all about it. We are here. We're the guys.
It's a great, quick, some context for people and the background of that. And let's lead right from there into our Winter Hackathon. So a number of people watching this are already privy on what our project's all about. But really, what this Winter Hackathon is a build on our hackathon that took place recently in Amsterdam. So we're having a smaller virtual hackathon, this one being QRL Games Winter Hackathon 2022. So tell me more, what's this hackathon all about? The main theme is all about games. So as we said in our blog announcement a few weeks back, whether it's taking inspiration from a game that you played growing up or that you still play today, or whether it's gamifying literally any aspect of the QRL project, the options are endless here. So whatever your little quantum heart desires, really, we don't want you to be thinking about this hackathon and being constrained by the idea of it only being a video game or a physical board game. The ideas are really limitless here. So as Michael alluded to, we have a lot of creative, smart people within our community. So when you're thinking about what you might want to be involved in on this project or this hackathon, don't be limited by the idea of thinking, oh, it must only be just a game in itself. There's a lot of options there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly cover how to establish a project, talk about project ideas, and then also talk about the two components of the hackathon, which are the main establishing of a project, or our hackathon Hearty dailies, which is a way that maybe you don't have a ton of time over the holidays, but you have a little bit of time to hop on Twitter, Discord, do some memes, maybe do a commit or so. maybe you only have 15 minutes, a way for you to still participate over the holiday time. So first off, the main components, the first is community-led projects. So if you have a little bit more time during the holidays, you have a project in mind, you can develop a project for QRL, and it can be anything as long as it's slightly tied to the games theme, so it fits within that. The second main component is, let's say you don't have as much time. We have Hackathon Hearty Rewards, and if you are familiar with our hackathon last winter, we had a daily rewards where just by participating, liking stuff, sharing within social media, within Discord, that's a way for you to participate and earn a little bit of quanta on a daily basis from now through the New Year's when the hackathon is running. So if you are watching this right now, whether it's now or as we get towards the end of the hackathon or beyond, really the best way, if you are interested in starting a project, is first to come up with an idea that you think that you can get done prior to the 4th of January, 2023. And then with this idea in mind, there's a few requirements. So the first is it's got to be relevant to the QRL. Goes without saying, this is, our QRL hackathon. That's kind of, obvious as stated. The second is that it's open source. It's pretty standard too. You can see that in the rules and guidelines. And the third is that it's just, it's game related. So it can really be anything. Could be gameplay, puzzles, quizzes, anything gamifying an aspect of something. Could be anything tied to the Block Explorer. Could be tied to just trying to be on the media side. Maybe you're non-technical and you just want to create, a game, a quiz, whatever it might be. So, Michael, building on that, what are some other potential ideas in mind that we could give people for this hackathon? I know another one I saw was use the brand as a source of randomness. What other stuff we got in mind for people?
Yeah, so the projects you mentioned, one of the requirements, open source. It's open source if it has to be code, right? It doesn't have This doesn't necessarily even have to be code, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be on chain.
Yeah, exactly.
So it can be I don't know, maybe a fun printable card or board game or something like that with unique characters that are, and that look like, that are like NFTs. Maybe some post-quantum, post-apocalyptic dystopian future wasteland gorillas, not the monkey kind, the army kind, where and you've got different, I don't know, different traits like an NFT game or card games. I know that those were popular when I was growing up. I don't know, probably not so much anymore, but really it's about using games as kind of like an on-ramp and some inspiration, and then just anything that is QRL for you to show your passion, your interest, and your creativity in whatever it is that interests you, and apply that to QRL and submit it. We've got prizes, like you said, and go from there. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it is.
Yeah, same here. And really, as Michael just mentioned there, up to 25K quanta up, depending on, once we see the quantity and quality and the effort of various projects. And really, whether you have more time or less time, whatever way you feel you can contribute. And as Michael, you just said, it's not limited to just, coding technical projects. It could literally, there's a lot of savvy ways you can build and create quizzes and games online. And whether you're technical or non-technical, everyone can contribute in a really positive way. We've seen that in past hackathons, and we'll continue to see that with ones moving forward. Any other quick notes? I think the only other one I had in mind was just letting people know about it's based around games, but really, if you have any questions, or if you're wondering, hey, does this fall within the hackathon, don't hesitate to jump into Discord and ask us. Or if you just want to go to the Hackathon events page and directly email or send us a message through there. In the show notes of this video, if you click on it, at the way top under the timestamps is a direct link to QRL Games Winter Hackathon 22, so you can lead directly to the events page from there while you're listening, and you jump there at any point. And Michael, any other closing thoughts? I think that's the main one. Just have fun. I hope everyone has a great holidays coming up. It's a busy time outside of different work and fun and hobbies, but I think it's a great time to take a little time and build something fun and creative for this community and project that we're all about.
I think that covers it.
Awesome. Well, Michael, You enjoy your holiday season coming up, and we will
Same.
see everyone in the community building awesome projects, and we look forward to seeing the outcome come January 4th. Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, Ryan.